Hamburger, how is it, the hamburger?
Some street cafes. This deserves a like. A burger like that, gotta give it a like.
Guys, I don't recommend trying mass-produced burgers.
Here you go, bro. What are you doing, huh? Did you see what he's offering? I definitely didn't see this coffee.
We're getting a refund. You definitely won't find something like this in your city. This is exactly that moment when looks can be deceiving. Have you ever tried a $1 burger? We're in Vietnam, guys, and today we're going to compare McDonald's, KFC and Burger King with local Vietnamese fast food spots. And trust me, the ending will definitely surprise you. Before coming to Vietnam, I thought I tried everything until I stumbled on Vietnamese fast food. So this is what Vietnamese McDonald's looks like. We're in Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. Let's take a look at the menu and pick something tasty, because Sergey will be making the choice. Sergey is my friend, he recently arrived from Europe. Which fast food is tastier and cheaper, Vietnamese or American? The Vietnamese girls didn't want to serve us and redirected us to the self-order tablet. What should we get then?
Well, I'll get something that's close to a big tasty combo or menu.
McDonald's isn't that popular in Vietnam, guys, especially when there's a small local restaurant. Have you ever seen anything like this before? Iced coffee. It's called iced bok sua. Vietnam is the second largest coffee exporter, so coffee is everywhere. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they have it in KFC and Burger King too. To be honest, I've never been there before. This is going to be my first time. We'll be surprised together, bro. Let's go. Alright guys, the food's ready. Where do we start? Sergey, you're more experienced in this.
I don't know. We got the most expensive burger. I actually thought it'd be the biggest, but it's tiny. Let's try this little guy. I give it a solid 9 out of 10. Really tasty, no exaggeration. Juicy, soft, fresh.
Yeah guys, they want to give us a refund because we ordered that iced coffee. They gave us the coffee, but they're refunding the money anyway. Well done. Honestly, I don't remember how big a Big Mac is in Ukraine, if I ever even had one. Let's try it. To be honest, I love juicy burgers, and not just burgers. Dreams do come true. Alright, I'd give this burger a 7 out of 10. I still felt like it needed more sauce.
Let's ask the guys, which fast food is better, American or Vietnamese?
Kids, tell me please, which better, McDonald's or Vietnamese fast food?
I like the Vietnamese more.
Vietnamese? I like it too, What about you?
I like
Vietnamese and you?
the same.
Same, right? Vietnamese is better, right? Okay, thank you guys. Have a good meal.
As the Vietnamese say, rice is king. Let's try the rice.
Completely tasteless, not a bit of salt, none at all.
Okay, let's try the fried chicken. Pretty juicy, right?
Juicy, crunchy coating, pretty good.
By the way, the food at McDonald's looks way better than at local Vietnamese places.
I haven't tried Vietnamese McDonald's yet either, but I'm sure it looks and tastes better than the local stuff.
What do you think, guys? What year did the first McDonald's open in Vietnam? Nope, you guessed wrong. It was only recently in 2014, just 10 years ago. Imagine, and now they're already in almost every Asian country's menus. Yeah, in 2014, that's when the first McDonald's opened. So, Sergey, any comments about Vietnamese McDonald's? Just don't say tasty like in the last videos.
The meat's tasty and I like it. The shrimp's tasty too. I like it. Pretty cool. delicious, delicious. Flavor-wise, it's delicious. Not that it's super flavorful, but basically it's good.
Alright guys, we're at our second location. As you probably guessed, I'm the one paying. That's one reason why we came to this little place, where you can buy a burger for 15,000 dong. But we ordered one of the cheapest burgers for $1 and the most expensive one for about $3.
2.5.
Such an authentic place. Behind us you can see dozens, maybe hundreds of bikes passing by. But a Vietnamese guy set up a table for us, so we could feel nicely. Let's try the potato. This is how it looks. It's a pink seasoning. I don't even know what taste it reminds me of, maybe some cheesy one.
I don't know, hard to describe it. Like some sugary powder with added aroma.
5 out of 10 my rating.
4. 4 out of 10 because of the seasoning.
This burger, for one, I have a chicken burger, I see sauce, tomato, lettuce leaf. For you, $2.50.
I've got one chicken patty and one beef patty.
For $1. These are the best burgers in Vietnam. I like the chicken. Inside it's very crispy, really crispy. I'd rate this burger. What's it called? Burger. To the burger. 7 out of 10. First is cheap, $1. Second, tasty, crispy, fresh chicken. Third, I didn't like that it was too sweet. Like the fries. I hope your burger isn't sweet. Let's try it. Top value for money.
Yeah, and 3 kinds of meat at once. Of course, McDonald's is better, but considering the price, yes, this place is definitely worth visiting. I'd rate it 8 out of 10.
Sergey, tell me, please, how often do you eat at such eateries? How many times a week?
Well, about twice a week for sure.
By the way, guys, we have job openings. I left a link in the description. Check it out. How much do teachers earn in Vietnam? Make sure to check it out. Links in the description. Dish number 3, fried chicken. So Sergey, you go first?
Come over here. Oh, it's hot inside.
I see what's ready, unlike McDonald's.
The chicken tastes good, I like it, but this breading is too greasy. It's soaked up a lot of oil. And honestly, I'd remove it.
Now it's my turn to try the chicken. Looks good, not worse than McD's, to be honest. Well, yeah, the smell here is oily, and probably the plus of McDonald's is that the food isn't this greasy, but this is really greasy, very crispy. You could cut your fingers on this chicken. So be careful when eating fast food in Vietnam. So, what score do you give this chicken?
Because of the breading, I'd give it 5 out of 10. If we look only at the chicken meat, then 8. 8. Decent chicken.
I'd give it 5 out of 10, because it's too greasy. Yeah, the chicken is not bad, tasty, but really a lot of fat. Let's move on, guys. And our next location is Vietnamese KFC. Let's go! By the way, guys, I haven't been to KFC in 6 years in Vietnam. This is my first time at KFC. Honestly, I don't like it. It feels cheap, a bit dirty, like in a cheap Vietnamese eatery.
Well, yeah, McDonald's was more pleasant. Here it's just dirty. It's just itself, like a regular KFC.
Like in our last video, if you missed it, check it out. They specially put such a rubber gasket, but you need to put it everywhere, because you slide like on an ice rink. Excuse me, do you speak English? Do you speak English?
Do you have something unusual?
They don't speak English. Oh, let's try the tortillas. I'm sure there is no such thing in Ukraine.
Oh, cheese balls, let's try it. Burgers at the KFC, they are not very tasty.
And by the way, friends, did you know that the idea of Holland Saunders was very popular with Asians, and now there are a lot of restaurants in China and Vietnam with similar emblems with Asian faces. By the way, behind me you can see a bug zapper hanging pretty low. We've got 5 dishes from KFC and we'll start with seaweed, specifically seaweed soup.
Honestly, what I really wanted to try at KFC were spicy wings, like they make them in our country. But unfortunately, this KFC doesn't have those wings.
But they do have rice with teriyaki sauce and chicken. Sergey is also trying KFC here for the first time. I see seaweed, some kind of onion, sesame seeds, and it smells really nice, really nice. Some black sheet.
Nori, like nori, that's not nori.
Yeah, but it smells like nori. Tastes good. I'm surprised. It's just salty enough, thank God it's not sweet. As you probably know, in Asia there's all sorts of things like this, but this one's not sweet. My expectations were low, so I give it 10 out of 10. Yeah, there's also an egg added in. Let's keep going. What do you want to try next?
Let's try the strips with teriyaki sauce. I think they'll be sweet. Most likely the sauce is sweet.
Go ahead. Unlike at other KFCs, here we got metal forks.
McDonald's also had forks and spoons, but they were plastic. The chicken is good.
The rice isn't bad, though I think it's a bit overcooked. It was better at McDonald's. Okay, now let's try the chicken, the most interesting part. Good chicken. The sauce is great. And you might be wondering, friends, why rice at McDonald's and KFC? Because for Asians, rice is like bread is for us. It has to be everywhere. And KFC is no exception.
By the way, the breading here is better, no doubt. Agree? The breading isn't as greasy and it's in a thinner layer. I'll give the chicken 6 out of 10. It's a bit dry.
Nothing special, just regular chicken, regular breading. It was much better at McDonald's, and for this price it's better to go to some Vietnamese diner, right? So I give it a 5 out of 10. Let us know in the comments. Would you want to try this or not? What do you think about Asian cuisine in general? How different is it from the food you see every day? Another really interesting fact, friends, the first KFC restaurant opened in Ho Chi Minh in 1997, many years ago. It was one of the very first fast food restaurants in the whole country. Next dish. Sergey, please tell us more about dish number 3. I've never seen anything like it.
These are cheese balls. In the picture, they looked really appetizing. They really caught my eye, so let's give them a try. But I was surprised. They're really small. I thought they'd be bigger. They cost about $1.50 for 4 balls. Hope they're tasty. The cheese tastes like mozzarella, if I'm not mistaken.
Would you bring a girl here?
To KFC?
To try the cheese balls?
Yeah, why not? I would. She's a fan of cheese balls. Honestly, in the picture, they look more appetizing than they actually are.
Yeah, I was surprised. When they brought them out, I thought it was like a free dessert. Now this, friends, is something you definitely won't find in your city because it's a shrimp burger. Looks a bit underwhelming, huh? Let's split it right away.
Let's cut it.
Ah, KFC. They give you knives.
Yeah, but it looks sad, depressing. I'd call it the sad burger. I think it's missing some kind of sauce. Looks kind of dry.
Well, I see a shrimp, something pink. At least there's something pink in there. We love shrimp, so let's try it. I like the flavor of the patty. Tastes kind of like a processed product, but I wouldn't say that I don't like it. I like the taste. I'm sure there are flavor enhancers in it, but I like it. There are definitely flavor enhancers, but I like it. So, what do we think about the shrimp burger? Shrimp burger.
I didn't like it. I'd give it 4 out of 10. Could be better, especially compared to McDonald's or even that market burger. I'd rather eat at the market.
For sure. And the price is about the same, yeah, but this one's tiny. I'll also give it a 4 or maybe 5 out of 10. The patty is kinda cool. Yeah, I like the patty. And that's it.
Didn't really taste anything. There's a fishy smell to this burger, but no actual shrimp flavor.
They didn't bring us the Pepsi, right?
Yeah, weird. Look, Pepsi is on the menu, but they didn't bring it to us. Well then, let's figure it out. Justice has been served. Well, this is KFC, right? We can refill it ourselves if you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hope it's the same here as everywhere else. Yeah, you can refill at any KFC.
We cannot. Can we add a little bit of Pepsi?
Sadly, we thought Pepsi was free at KFC, but nope. Next up from Vietnamese fast food is something just as tasty. Intrigued?
Yeah.
Let's go join us, friends. Right now, friends, we are in the most popular fast food restaurant in Vietnam. It's kind of like the local version of KFC, to compare it with KFC. We bought chicken with cheese, looks really good. And the most interesting burger today is the noodle burger. I don't know what it looks like, but I want to try it. Also 2 cheese sticks, a shrimp burger and the classic rice with chicken. Let's start with the cheese sticks, KFC's ones. I didn't like the cheese balls, but these at least look appetizing. Tasty. I like the cheese. It's a mild flavor, like fried for my cheese, crispy on the outside and goes well with the sauce. Nice little snack before the main course, only 17,000, 9 out of 10. By the way, one big minus of this place. The pictures make it look so juicy and beautiful. Like the portions are huge, but we ordered and they brought us this. Not very appetizing. I don't know how it tastes, hopefully okay. But it sure doesn't look as good as on the picture. But the burger is actually decent, not as small as in KFC. By the way, Seryoga, after a year living in Vietnam, what do you think overall about Vietnamese food? Be honest, what's your honest opinion?
Vietnamese food is definitely diverse and unique. But I still lean toward Ukrainian cuisine. It's more familiar to us. And honestly, I think it's just better, straight up. Clear difference when you compare. Yeah.
What about sanitation? Is it better in Kiev or Hanoi?
Now, Vietnam is much dirtier, especially street food places. And Vietnamese people have this habit, like throwing napkins on the floor.
And honestly, be honest, have you ever tried exotic Vietnamese stuff like dogs, cats, that kind of thing? Honestly,
no, I never tried that, and I wouldn't want to. I've seen a lot of fried dogs and cats, but that's just way too much for us.
Let me ask it this way, let me rephrase. What would it take for you to want to try a dog dish, for example?
You'd have to pay me, then I'd try it.
Dish number 2, shrimp burger.
Tastes exactly like the one at KFC. No difference at all, if you ask me. Also kind of dry. I feel like it needs more sauce. I don't really taste the shrimp flavor.
Yeah, I can't taste the shrimp either. There's nothing extra here, just cooked and that's it.
Nothing to really judge. Same picture as KFC, about 5 or 6 out of 10. Wouldn't recommend it. Alright, don't eat it. We just tried a piece each.
That's enough, guys. This is crap. Don't want to throw the bread. 4 out of 1. You can barely taste the shrimp. Maybe there's no shrimp at all, right?
Yeah.
On to the next dish.
Alright, what are we eating?
Now this one actually looks appetizing, really appetizing. Does look good actually. And smells nice too. What do you say? What do you say? Let's just eat.
I'll say the chicken is the same as everywhere else. The chicken itself tastes good, it's tender. But the cheese sauce, it's okay, just too sweet. I personally don't like it because of that. If it were less sweet and more salty.
I don't like sugar with chicken or meat.
Vietnamese people always add sugar to chicken. For us, it's...
I think it's considered normal here.
Not just chicken, pork too, I think.
We're talking about chicken. Let's move on.
Ah, right.
5 out of 10 for the chicken. Let's keep going. Now, We're moving to the most interesting dish in this place. Never tried it before, but it looks in the photo. It looks cool. I'm sure you've never seen one of these. Instant noodle burger. Where else could you see something like this?
Never seen one.
Wanna take the first bite?
Let's cut it up.
You think it'll fall apart. Doesn't look good. Dry instant noodles, but they seem soft. Let's try. Neutral flavor, no sauce at all. Apparently you're supposed to add ketchup. The noodles don't go with it at all. I don't think they mix well.
Neither to Vietnam nor to Europe.
At the very least, maybe you could add cheese or something.
Let me try, people will say. Look at these poor guys, eating one burger.
No, we'll cut it up. We won't show that I passed it over that big burger.
Was the only one on the table, but somehow it looked different.
Sergey, tell us please, how did you like this instant noodle burger? Honestly now.
I didn't like it. I wouldn't eat it again.
Same here, didn't like it.
Feels like they just boiled instant noodles, drained the water, and put a patty in.
I told my grandma, why do you add bread and without bread? Well, so there's more food. Guys, I wouldn't recommend trying the instant noodle burger to anyone. And what's the next location? You'll have to guess. Burger King in Vietnam. Is it a failure or actually something worthwhile?
It's the king of burgers.
Let's find out. My brother, it's your birthday today. Now we're going to order the most expensive burger at Burger King, Vietnam.
Guys, do you remember these fries from McDonald's? They disappeared. For some reason they don't make them anymore, but they were very popular and very tasty. Better than regular fries.
What do you want to drink?
I'd like a Sprite. Let's go with Sprite. We've already had a lot of that.
Yes, this is the only foreign fast food place where you can get free refills of any drink in unlimited quantities. All of this looks like a classic Burger King restaurant, and why did I even ask that question? It's a fails because in Vietnam, from what I know, there are only about 25 Burger Kings. For Vietnamese people, it's like going to a restaurant, it's something unusual. We live in Canton, we can afford it. Yeah, and we also have the chance to earn. One more reminder, job openings are in the description. Go check them out because employers are hiring for the new school year. Let's try the burgers. Well, after 4 places we finally figured out to ask them to cut the burger in half. Let's try the most expensive burger at Burger King. Not bad, not bad.
Looks promising.
Yeah, definitely. Too bad it's not the first, but I'd still...
I think this must be the tastiest burger of all the ones we've tried today.
It looks amazing.
First of all, because it's the most expensive, and second, because of the smell. Let's take the first bite.
This is the top pick for today, at the very least.
This is the best burger we've had today. The beef patty, it's given off this smoky aroma, very pleasant.
What would you choose? 10 burgers for $1 each, like the ones we had, or 1 burger like this?
I'd go for 1 burger for $10.
No, the burgers are really tasty. Juicy meat, yeah. It's grilled with that smoky flavor, bacon, lettuce leaves. Most of you probably tried it, but not in Vietnam.
This gets a burger, like that deserves a like.
Agreed, you've won me over, that there is something better than Vietnamese $1 burgers.
The taste is very close to a Big Tasty, but with added bacon. People who like Big Tasty, you'll definitely love this. And there's extra bacon here. The sauces are great, as you can see. Not dry at all, juicy, soft bun. Everything melts in your mouth. A delight. Here it is, Vietnamese, an analog of Burger King.
Friends, now we're going to order the most expensive BaMi, and we'll tell you the price at the end. This place doesn't look as presentable as the Burger King. But trust me, looks can be deceiving.
Внешность обманчива.
Let's try the BaMi King.
We just started a YouTube channel, and already people are taking photos with us.
Well, here it is. The direct Vietnamese competitor to Burger King. Let's try it. It's called BaMi King. This is really tasty. This is exactly one of those moments when looks can be deceiving. Actually, we just picked this place because it's called King.
The meat here is grilled, by the way, and the baguette is super crispy.
Yeah, I really like the meat. Tender beef with pepper, just the right amount of salt, crispy baguette. This is the most expensive BaMi King in this place. And it's only 55,000 dong, which is 5 times cheaper. And when I said it's a direct competitor to Burger King, I wasn't joking, because there are BaMi's like this. We saw at least 5 just on this street. So guys, if you're in Vietnam, don't even think about going to Burger King. Just find any shop selling BaMi and give it a try. As I said earlier, this is a Vietnamese classic that 100% of people will enjoy. Banh mi is basically a bun or a baguette brought by the French, but the Vietnamese adapted it to their own taste. They started adding sausage, meat, veggies, spices, and that's how banh mi came to be. So this is what a Vietnamese classic looks like. And the reason there are only about 25 Burger Kings in the whole of Vietnam, because this piece of bread beats any burger joint hands down. Out of competition, because these banh mi spots like the one we just ordered from BaMi King, there are probably tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands. Sergey, what's our next location?
Let's go grab dessert.
While we were enjoying dessert, unexpected guest appeared in the frame, a Vietnamese shocking grandfather with a pink bag and unusual sound effects. We did not comment on anything but decided to leave this moment. It is atmospheric in its own way.
What are you doing, huh? Did you see what he's offering? Well, here we are at our final stop. We ordered dessert. We've had enough burgers for today. And now we're washing it all down with this beautiful dish.
Friends, we stopped to eat before the storm hit. The smelliest fruit on the street, actually, but in Vietnam something serious is about to happen. Look around. But it didn't stop us.
Let's talk about this amazing Vietnamese dessert, made with a whole bunch of ingredients. The base is durian. Some love it, some hate it, I like it. Yeah, it smells weird. But after the second or third time you try it, most people start to like it.
But after your ex... I mean, the perfume you gave her not... How do we sum up this great day?
We ate a lot of burgers today. Let's be honest, though. Western burgers get seriously outperformed by Vietnamese alternatives.
I still think Vietnam chooses its own fast food on a daily basis. First, it's cheaper. Second, there's more of it.
And it's more familiar and culturally closer.
What do you think, friends? Leave a comment below. What's better? Vietnamese fast food, cheaper but still good, or American fast food, more expensive but arguably better quality? Please write your thoughts.
What about this chick?
Why the hell did we come here? Why did we even come for this? Thanks to everyone who watched till the end. Leave a comment. And let's hope we make it out safe and sound, because something serious is about to go down. Bye everyone.